When you need a mortgage, don't stress at all. Just tune right in and give these guys.
Good morning, YouTube. Today is Tuesday, February 4th, and we got tariffs going into effect, boys. How you doing today?
I hope it's not February. I hope it's not February. I just got through that. March, baby. It's March 4th.
What did I say?
February.
Oh, my Lord. Dude, this year's going too fast. I'm sorry. I can't figure this year out. I can't believe it's March already.
It's flying. But to your it should be February because there's no need to have February be 28 days. Can we get a historian on here to tell me why? That makes no sense.
I think that has to do with the sun, Tom.
I would say moon, but yeah, we'll go with it.
I think it's the sun. 365 days.
What do you think it is?
365 and 1/4 day, I think it is.
I'm actually not sure.
Me neither. But yeah, boys, what's going on? Sorry I messed it up. Like I said, this year, 2025, it's March already. We are getting into the pre-approval season, the buying season. And if you plan on buying a house in the spring, you got to go through that pre-approval process. We're going to be talking today about what's going on now in the active world because there is a lot of news actively regarding the president, tariffs, interest rates, stock market. Everything is going on as we speak.
Yeah, it's hot and heavy. The news cycle is running fast and often. You could tune into just about anything and hear a different headline. There's a lot happening right now in today's world. You can look at it economically. I look at it the sports world, but there's a bunch of things going on in today's world news. We're going to dive into the economics and rates of it, though.
Yeah, Anth, I know everyone's been focused on the stock market the last couple months and how bad it's been. Yes, it's been bad. In our world, interest rates have been good, though.
Yeah, I mean, the rule of thumb is when the Wall Street's doing bad, people are putting their money into mortgage bonds, which helps interest rates when that rises. So it's good for us. It's good for our clients and our partners as well.
I mean, ever since Inauguration Day, it has been, as Tom said, the news cycle has been flying. There has been just so much news. Investors don't know whether they're up, down, if tariffs are good or bad. I think everyone needs to take a breath. Yes, this new administration has been a shock to the system. We all just have to figure out and let things work itself out. But investors in the stock market, they don't like to wait. They like to be instant reactionary, and they are reacting poorly to tariff talk. As the president yesterday, I was literally watching it live, as he was announcing, yes, the tariffs are going into effect today for Canada and Mexico at 25%, and I believe China at 10%. The stock market went down 250 points. But again, we aren't retiring today, so we don't have to worry about the stock market. What we are worrying about today is the interest rates. And because of the stock market not having its greatest days, this is allowing interest rates to tick down towards that 6% level that everyone is saying is going to kind of be, we get rates in the fives, we get rates in the fives, we get rates in the fives, that's going to really unleash that valve for all these buyers. So, President Trump takes office, we're high sixes, low sevens. Now, little over a month later, 5-6 weeks later, we're in the low sixes. They are definitely trending the right way.
Yeah, we've been seeing it, across the board, all investors, the rates moving in the right direction for these buyers, conventional, FHA, VA. All the rates are trending the right way, especially for, the real estate agents to help you guys then sell the house and get these people active and moving that do want to list and are waiting to get those numbers down. We can let them know that rates are approaching the 6% mark right now. Just you need to keep following them. But There's people sitting on the fence ready to list. Let them know. I mean, they're getting down there. The market's starting to move. We need more listings. So let all of your clients know that the rates are trending downwards.
And here's the thing, Tom. We have been in years and years and years now of low inventory. From what I'm reading, there's now states, specific areas that are turning into a buyer's market. So all these folks that have sat here for years not wanting to list, you may be missing the best market because this market is slowly turning towards buyers. So if you're thinking about listing right now, we still have a little bit of a low inventory. You have rates dropping, but you have buyers coming back to the market. Those all sound like good indications to get your house listed and get it sold. And for buyers, this is a perfect time because you still have a lot of buyers sitting on the sideline waiting for who knows what. But as they wait, you win. Get in there, get a good offer accepted. It is a great time to do that.
Yeah, you don't want to be the last to list.
No,
That's
and you don't.
Not the way to go.
And Anthony, you don't want to be listing off information that is 2 years old. You need to understand the current market, and you need to get out there and get good information to make sure you get the most value for your house.
Yeah, I mean, it's a totally different market. You know, I mean, I know we all know somebody that's out there still thinking it's 2 years ago as far as a market. Unfortunately, it's not the same market. It definitely slowed things down a little bit, which is good because it put, I think, market values in a better perspective and normalize things a little bit. But you want to make sure you're getting the actual facts on the current data and current market. And if there's a buyer out there that's still sitting on the fence, I mean, what do they say, Ryan? Rates come down 1%, 5 million more buyers come into the market.
That's what they keep saying, man.
I mean, jump in while you can actually still be able to ask for seller's assistance and get a reasonable negotiation on your offer. I think that's going to be key.
And again, we have had rates floating between low sixes and high sixes literally for years right now. So I'm not going to get too excited. 3 years, Tom?
Right.
I'm not going to get too excited thinking that the rates are going to continue to drop. I just don't know. Every time we get to this point, they start ticking up again. But Anth, if you want to pull up our mortgage-backed securities chart, just so we can show the people what's going on here, because we have had some good movement in the last couple days. So as we can see this, okay, every day green is positive. I know it looks like rates are going up. This is mortgage-backed securities. These are not interest rates. Green days are good for rates. We've had a lot of good days in a row until we get to today. Today, right now, we're still early. Rates don't actually come out for about another 2 hours, but we're open up a little negative today. But we've had a lot of green days in a row. We're looking at a trend. We try to predict the trend. Obviously, no one can predict where rates are going, but if we're showing buyers this, right, it's a trend of rates dropping. So that's what we want to see. But again, we don't think it's going to drop like a rock. But if it's low sixes, guys, when we've seen the best rates in 4, 5, 6 months here, we need to get buyers off their couch and understand that this is a very good rate for this market. Low sixes if you can get it.
Yeah, doesn't come often, as we talked about. It hasn't been 3 years since we've got really to this point. So like this is the meat and potatoes. This is where it's going to sit. We don't see it changing too far off of this, and it is one of the better rates that we've been quoting. So now is the time.
And Anthony, people, buyers, agents insist in thinking the interest rate they see at pre-approval is the interest rate they're getting on that mortgage. Guys, as you can see, every day is a different candlestick chart. Interest rates literally move all day, every day.
Yeah, I mean, they're never going to be the same. So if somebody is looking, and I know we tell clients all the time, we're pre-approving you today. This is the rate based on right now. This rate is going to change 3 to 4 times a day with the market. So if it takes you 3 weeks to find a property, that's when that interest rate is going to get locked in based on that day's pricing. So you want to stay in contact with your loan officer and make sure that you're staying up to date on the market, because that's going to affect your monthly payment, affordability, and possibly the purchase price range that you might want to be in. So, if you were pre-approved at 6.875, for example, and the rates drop, that could actually help your purchasing power to be able to borrow more and keep the payment the same. So you always want to keep in contact with your loan officer.
That's it. All right, guys, let's buckle up for a world of tariffs. Let's see if these interest rates keep coming down. And
we got a heat wave coming through Pittsburgh area today, and I saw on Target Rite Aid online, they're having a clearance sale, buy one get one free off of sunscreen. So make sure you grab that before you go outside today here in Pittsburgh.
And it's Fat Tuesday, so enjoy all that.
Ooh.
So, all right, boys, have a great day.
Have a good one, guys.
See ya.
Tom, Ryan, and